Hello everyone, Z Miner here, and welcome back for another live stream. Today we are back on the Building the Kingdom server, and we're going to be doing a couple different projects today. So one of these projects, the first one that we're going to take care of, is our green friend over here. Hello. There, taken care of. Alright, project 1 completed. That was probably one of the easiest projects I've ever done in Minecraft. Okay, so now we'll get back to what I was actually planning to do today. Building this automatic pumpkin farm. And I actually need to rebuild the top layer because I built it to the wrong dimensions. So, yeah. We'll do that, and then I'll kind of show you how I'm building it there. Sorry for background noise. Anyways, I didn't realize that whenever the farmland gets hydrated, it apparently triggers a block update. Learn something new every day. Okay. Anyhow, what we need to do is build one layer on top of, not like that, on top of everything that we that I built already. Not like that either. In fact, we'll just break that now. Well, I can still reach it. Boom, boom, boom. Now this is a farm design that I have used. I actually haven't used this exact design in the past, but I've used one fairly similar to it. So it should work. Just, we're missing all the pistons right now. So, yeah, I will need to grab pistons in order to make this actually work. But that will come. So anyways, as you can see, what I'm doing here is alternating having an observer placed, and then having does that work for what I wanted? No, that wouldn't work. What am I thinking? Yeah, so I have jump. Where did the other observer go? Oh, it must have fallen all the way down. Yep, it did. Anyway, so what we're doing with this farm is, so as you can see, I'm in the middle of it right now, but you have your pumpkin stem. Now each time that the stem grows or attaches to a pumpkin, so like this one over here has, every time that it attaches to the pumpkin, it sends up a block update, which triggers this, or the observer, which is directly behind it, which then powers this block, gives this block a 1 tick pulse, which then gives the redstone dot behind it a pulse, or next to it a pulse, and which then will power a piston, which is on either side of this, or of the observer, which will then push the pumpkin out into the water stream. And there aren't going to be blocks on the faces of the pumpkins, because if there were, then the blocks would get, hold on. Let's get my brain in the game here. There aren't going to be blocks on the faces of the pistons. I think I said pumpkins, and that was a fail. Let's try that one more time. Eventually, we're just going to have a full staircase up here. Okay, perfect. There we go. Fix that problem. Alright. So it can go like that. They're trying to find the hitbox of the pumpkins is really difficult whenever they're small like that. And like that. Perfect. Okay. Anyways, this is the farm. We just need, of course, like I said, the pistons are going to be an issue because we don't have any extra iron laying around. At least we have nowhere near enough to finish this. This is going to take 12 iron ingots to make all the pistons for. So not many, but even taking one is too many right now. So yeah, we're going to do a little bit of mining today. That's not what we're going to start out with. So, or maybe we won't get to it in this stream, but at least I've laid down the foreground for it. Alright, we need these. We're going to eventually need to make some more torches too. Actually, we already need to make more torches. So, we're going to have... I think... Yeah, okay, that's where I was going to put torches. So I was going to put them in the water stream back here, so like that, at either side. So, like so. And that way, the stems have light, so that they can grow. Yeah, so let's pillar up a little bit here, so that we can do that here. And then another one will be put up here, just like that. All right. And then we're going to build this up one block taller. And then it's going to have a roof of half slabs coming across like this. And actually we need to put half slabs all over this thing so that hostile mobs don't spawn. Because I don't want to put torches everywhere, even though I could put torches everywhere. That would help to accomplish the lighting goal. Yeah. We're going to do it this way, though. So, you need to build up just like that. Perfect. Boom. Now let's go down here. I don't need to put half slabs over the redstone dust because that already stops mobs from spawning. I did not want to go that way. I did not want to do that either. Oh well. So if we go like that. Go like that. Yep. Today is Minecraft's birthday, by the way, if you can't tell from the title of the stream. So, yeah, that's pretty cool. Initially, like a couple months ago, before Mojang announced that they were going to be releasing 1.16 sometime in June, or sorry, sometime after May. Not sometime in June necessarily. I'm thinking it's going to be sometime in June, but that's speculation at this point. Enderman. No, that was the end chest. Okay, we're good. Yeah. So, yeah. I was initially thinking that they might release 1.16 today on May 17th, but they didn't, so that's, you know, oh well. Disappointment for me, but that's fine. Because I would rather have a good version of the game to update to than a... Hello, Joel23. How are you doing? Yep. So, anyways, yeah, Minecraft's birthday today, and I am kind of excited, I guess, to do a stream today, because this is the first time I think I've actually done any content creation stuff on Minecraft's birthday. So, let's see. Yeah, pistons, of course, which I need iron for, which I don't have much of right now. So, we will need to get some iron. And there is some iron sticking out in some places here. So I think we're just going to do that real quick because I want to get this done. Even though I was eventually going to get to mining it all out, but we'll just do it now. So that is very good. Let's pop up here. Almost there. There we go. There's some iron down there as well. What did I say? We needed like 12 pieces of iron? I think we have a couple in the smelter already. So, oh, there's a big slime. It's gonna knock him out. We can deal with the smaller parts later. Alright. Feel like I'm doing ravine mining, even though I'm not. Pillaring up along the side of the ravine or something, but nope, this is just a quarry. Just a quarry. Alright. Let's go. Alright. Yeah, I'm also gonna need a few more hoppers down here. I mean, I could steal a couple hoppers from here, I suppose. I don't really use that much capacity of the shulker unload system at the moment, so I could. Let's get rid of you. All you, perfect. Alright. I think that's, it feels weird whenever I just take off all of a sudden, when I'm just jumping. It's like, what? What's happening? But nope, just jumping. Alright, we have enough iron now, so let's go ahead. Yeah, we will steal a couple of these. We'll leave one for now. Actually, we'll leave two because I only need 3 hoppers for this setup. So, actually, I only need, yeah, 3 because of how many chests I have. I'm not expecting this to produce pumpkins super quickly, but I am expecting it to produce enough because I'll just chill here and do a bunch of mining to finish up this project. And I might as well be getting villager trading materials as I'm doing it, other than just the paper from the sugarcane farm. Rockets. Fly up to the smelter, which I'm eventually going to need to build one of these in the base. I missed. That was not a very good shot. Can hit a moving tank, but it can't hit a spider. No. Of course in video games, not in real life. I've never shot a tank in real life. Probably would not be the ideal situation for me if I was doing that. It'd be fun. I will admit that would probably be fun, but yeah, if I ever, yeah, I don't think I'll ever have one of those jobs. So pistons, I said we needed 12. I need more cobblestone apparently. So if we pop over to, wait, no, cobblestone's over here. There we go. That should be enough. Here we go. Yeah, I don't want to burn through all of my iron now that I actually have iron, so I'm not going to go too overboard with this. Anyways, it's time to place some pistons, and I guess I can place them like that? Nope, that's not right. I have placed pistons before, just I had to reset the world, or reset the server, which partially reset the world. It reset the achievements at least. Didn't reset the world, but oh, that works. That's nice. Oh, dang it. Yay. I like that you can shift. That's probably one of like my favorite parts about the last update is that you can actually change your hitbox by shifting, which is absolutely amazing in my mind. So, I mean, another thing I like about the last update was that I finally figured out that probably should have done this in a different order. Yeah, we're going to have to remove these. These don't have a preferred tool, do they? No. Rockets are their preferred tool at this point. Yeah, one of the other things I liked about the last couple updates is finally figured out that elytra were a thing. So, yeah. That's a thing, apparently. Alright. Yep, this is how we're going to be putting these in because... Nope, I need to go back up. Nope, I need to go down. Come on. Oh, I heard... Oh, that was probably from the sugarcane farm. Ah! No. There we go. Oh. Broke one. Actually, no, I had to break that one. There we go. Perfect. This is a somewhat tedious process. Just slightly. I went up one too far again. That's okay. That's fine. 1, 2, 3. Place piston. 1, 2, 3. Place piston. Place half slab. Alright. And place piston. If I stop clicking those out of my hotbar. And another piston. I did make a couple extra pistons. 3 extra pistons, I think. There we go. Alright, I'm pretty sure that that set of pistons going off was from this farm. But I don't think any of the other stems are, aside from this one and that one, are fully grown enough to actually produce pumpkins, so. There we go. That should be everything, except for the glass on the top. Perfect. Okay, wonderful. So that's 12 pumpkin stems, which have not produced anything yet. So now let's go and finish putting in all the glass. Now that I've collected it from the smelter. It's like that, that, and such like that. Oh, I need more torches. Let me go make some more. It's not that I am out of coal. It's just that I'm out of... Wait, hold on. All the coal's up in the smelter, I think. Actually, there should be some in this. Because I'm pretty sure I left this fully stocked. Nope, I did not leave that fully stocked. Alright, let's grab a fortune pick. Fortune 3. And get a little bit of coal. Go put this back. I don't need that either, so that can actually go back in there, yeah. That's fine. Now we can make some torches. And go back over here and put them down. that. And then like that. And that should be, yep, that's it. All right. Cool. Well, one thing taken care of for the episode. Awesome. I do need a cause a block update over here, or power thing, but we actually have a button over here, which we can just borrow. There, and we produced our first pumpkin. Disappearing rainforest. Cut down jungle tree. Oh, yes. We have a data pack on here that adds a couple of extra achievements and things. One pumpkin. That's the first pumpkin from the farm. Wonderful. This farm design can be used for both pumpkin and melons. Melons might have a little bit more of an issue because those actually break apart into items, and then just how Minecraft treats things whenever pistons pushing things which are already in item form. Yeah, I don't know. It might have some issues with melons. You might have a little bit of loss, but pumpkins, it should be pretty much lossless. I say that, and then we'll probably see a pumpkin sitting in some random place that it shouldn't be sitting in later tonight. But we have that fixed now that there's pistons in there. So we can go back to... We're actually going to need to pull some more stuff out of the redstone box later. But not quite yet. Alright. Put some building materials in here that I'm not going to be using for this next project that we have tonight. I'm not going to need dirt or cobblestone. Or wood for... Well, I will need wood. I will need wood. Don't need iron. Fortunately, I don't need iron for this next project. And that goes in this shulker box. Can use this, I suppose. Yeah. That's the right block. And we want all of these. Alright, we can throw the last bit of stone in there. Glass we won't want. That would kind of produce the opposite effect of what we're going for with what we're doing next. Nether quartz and pumpkin seeds we don't need either. I made a lot more pumpkin seeds than I needed to. Oops. I didn't realize I actually had pumpkin seeds here already. Jeez. Yeah. Is it nighttime yet? George is on. Hey. Don't know if he'll sleep, though. He might be mining. But we can sleep. Yeah, actually, he's probably cutting down trees. That's probably what it is. Either that or he bought some jungle wood from my shop. From a shop. Because it's one of the cheapest woods. Because of how much of it that I have. So, over here, we're going to shut down the mob farm temporarily, I think. I hit the ground extraordinarily hard there. Part of the reason we need to shut the mob farm down is because we need to fix this. This is supposedly an etho hopper clock. With modifications. So... yeah. And then a decay clock is in this system as well. This is a timing system for the water. For the mob farms. Or the mob farm. So, we're just going to break it entirely. And I don't remember... I'm assuming that dispenses the water? Or not dispenses it, but lets the water flow. And we're getting rid of this whole system here. Because it's just something that needs to go. It just has to go. Okay. I'm hoping, yes, okay, the water's flowing, so we won't have any mobs spawning, is what that means. So we're going to find the approximate center of the farm. Oh no, I have Elytra, we're good. We're okay, as long as we don't hit the ground too hard, we're okay, that is. It's a very good thing I have Elytra, because there'd be a lot more deaths like there that would occur while working on projects like these if I did not. Is there... Okay, there's the lowest block. Alright, let's go and break that. Alright, so we need to put a band around here. We're just going to treat this as if it's the center. And you know, I probably shouldn't try to figure out the timing mechanism first. We'll just put an extra block down there as a reminder, but we need a redstone torch to go here. With a block, with a bit of redstone dust on top of that. Alright, that's looking okay. We will have mobs spawning, but that's not too bad because we're not going to be opening up this area here. Or we're not planning on it. There are accidents which can and have happened in the past, but at any rate, the next redstone torch would actually go here. Yes, that's where we want it. And then we can put a block on top of that. Then there'll be another redstone torch here. We can take those out. Alright, so now we need to make another layer for the farm. And we're going to make 2 layers today. This way witches will actually be the sole mob spawning in the farm, or at least in certain floors of it. So the bottom floor is a creeper only one. I did that with the trapdoor trick. Guess I don't technically need to move the clock, but I want to remake it and make it look nicer. So, not that I'm sure exactly how to do that, but we can try. So I actually don't need that, because I can just put a block here because there's going to be a torch there. Thank you, Martin. That is Martinez the Great, I'm assuming, for the follow. I can't say if I'm going to follow you back, but I will check out your channel. I normally check out the people's channels who follow me, but yeah, I normally will only follow people who I'm going to watch. So yeah, that might be a little bit, that might sound a little harsh, but that is the life that I have right now. So these need to get broken like so. That way none of those items are actually going to get lost because we have the item collection system down there. Still from the previous 2 farms. Yes. Alright. And that needs to go like that. Alright. Go like this. I need some trapdoors and some water buckets. So let's go jump down like so into the water so that we do not die. Grab, actually don't need an extra bucket to clog up my inventory. Let's get that. Let's also go ahead and grab, which shulker? This one? Yes. Let's grab these and these. I think that's all I'm gonna need. That. And then we need a bunch of trapdoors, and I'm hoping that this is going to be enough. Yes, that will be enough. Under here, trapdoor. Oh, I didn't realize that that had one of those one of those achievements in it as well for doing that. All right, so what we do here is we put down trapdoors like this, and nope, that opens the wrong way. Oops. Let's get the axe out, break that. They need to be placed the other direction. Does this actually break the trapdoors quicker using an axe? Or is that a figment of my imagination that I thought it should, but it actually isn't? Alright. There are the trapdoors. Put down water. Can do... Huh. This is kind of funny. Whenever power cycles, that will get... And actually, speaking of power cycling, it won't cycle unless we put a torch down here. There we go. Stop that water from flowing. Get this like so. Go ahead and start building our next layer. Don't know why I'm still so afraid of falling off even though I have the elytra on. Yeah, because I don't really need to worry about falling off. So. Alright. Yep. So, actually there needs to be a floor in here too. So let's go do that. I'm probably going to need to craft up some more stone bricks. I'm sure of that. Just make... Actually, I can just do this now. Yes. I'm assuming this is quicker. Than just doing shift and placing the one block. Oh no, I have plenty more stone. That's good. Not exactly the place I want to be right now. Is inside the mob farm, even though it wouldn't spawn anything because I'm too close to it. Alright, so that's that level complete. This is the last level, so we can just do that. Actually, I could have done a piston thing where it goes... Yeah, piston and redstone blocks and stuff. I could have, but I didn't, so we're not going to go back and change it. Could. We're not going to. Alright, let's go like that. Let's go something like this. There we go. If we can do that. Which it would certainly seem as though we can. Look at these block placing skills here today. I am thoroughly amazed. Let's see. Do you like that whatever changes that I made to the to my computer for the stream seem to be working to keep things from lagging behind too much on your guys' end? You seem to be fairly close to real time. I don't know what you guys are thinking right now. Wow, that's a lot of baby zombies. I wonder if... Is anyone here familiar with the spawning rules? Because it looks like we might have had group spawning for baby zombies. I'm not sure if that's supposed to be a thing, but it appears to be a thing. Huh. That is confusing to me, but whatever. Pack spawning. Pack spawning, that's what it's called. I know now zombies are very mad at me. The spider's the only one which poses an actual threat, but I don't think any of those people actually pose a threat anymore because they just... This is kind of funny, actually. They just are... A group of pillagers did this one day. They just like all like huddled down there and then just started pushing each other off. I actually got that on camera. I don't have the clip right now, though. Oh, hi. Goodbye. That was, okay. Let's go try to sleep before more fall down here and don't die because they land in the same water that I land in. Alright, what do I need? I need more water. That's a good place to start. I need more stone, but we can always go over to the smelter to pick that up. I want the water. Well, I mean, I guess that works. I'm assuming that that's gonna get... Yeah, that will get powered. Okay. Alright, well that looks like that's the redstone, aside from the redstone for the hopper clock, which we will work on and pick up all that beautiful XP as well. Courtesy of zombies. You know, maybe I should be taking a... or breaking the redstone stuff before I break the platform which it's sitting on. Looks like it picked up the hoppers and the block, and the redstone block does, so that's really all the important stuff that there is here. Alright, now let's see, where do we want... We want this clock built over here. Am I okay? No building inspectors are the only ones I'm worried about right now. Looks like if I can wedge myself right... Actually, I need to clean that up. So we're going to do that first. Yes, if I can land right in here, that'd be perfect. Only been more perfect if I didn't take damage. So. Alright, so this is the block where I'm sending power up through. Oh great, now I have to go back up there and fix that. Yeah, we're going to get the clock figured out before we get the whole everything else figured out. And that one torch can despawn. I'm okay with that. I have too much redstone as it is, so one torch isn't that big of a deal to me. Actually, we don't need to power that. We need to power this block, this block here. So if we go back like this, do that. We're powering that block. We want our platform to be up higher. Okay. So, yeah. Trying to think though, because I need to fit in all that same timing equipment that I had before. So we're going to make the If I cannot stumble over my words, we're going to need to make the platform a little bit bigger. So, yes, I can hear you. Whether the stream can hear you or not, I can hear you. Oh. Sorry. People talking in the background. And I heard the words that they can't hear me. And I'm like, I wonder, is that talking about the stream? Oh, come on. This is flight school, but not really, because I'm not actually executing the right maneuver for landing on something like this. The key is to slow yourself down as much as you can, not try to maintain a high rate of speed like I was doing. So we want a decay clock using all those comparators from before. There are 10 of the comparators. So, jeez. And then we go 1, 3, 4, like that. We need to add one more on either end. Or on one. Well, one more on either side, really, not either end. I almost fell off. But that's fine. Alright, so... No, hold on. This isn't going to need the decay clock anymore. Because of how we have it set up, not everything is on the same power cycle. So that'd actually be a bad thing to use a decay clock. We're just going to use the etho clock. Which we're going to start setting up right here. That is not how you set up an etho clock. By the way, if you're wondering why I'm calling it etho clock, it's because Etho is the YouTuber who is at least most often credited with creating it. I'm not quite sure if I remember him actually saying if he takes credit for it or not, but I mean, as far as I'm concerned, he's the one who made it, because I haven't heard anyone else say that they made it, so yeah. Perfect. Oh, I think I figured out what I was doing wrong last time. Okay. Okay, yeah, I think I might know what I was doing wrong. Is that there's some weirdness with redstone that, yeah, it's just stuff. And I need you to not do that, because I need this to work. Which... Darn Minecraft bud powering. I think that was a bud issue. Anyway, so... what we need is... I think something like this. Where you have another power or another signal source. No, they can't be next to the hoppers. I am screwing this up, aren't I? This is why you shouldn't try to do redstone from memory, because it just doesn't work, guys. Okay, this works though. If I go like that, yes, and then if I go and I do that, and I do that, will that work? So items, if I move those into there, this is not how Etho has his clock set up. I should just Google. I should just look at it. Hopper clock. Images. It looks like my first setup is the right one. It looks like this is the right setup. So let's see, when it gets to the end of the stack, does it change? States. No. No, it doesn't. Wait. Am I doing something wrong here? Or do these need to be... Oh! That's the problem. They need to be sticky pistons. I completely forgot about that. Of course. That makes so much sense. Okay. We need to grab some slime balls. And then we can build this the right way. Okay. 2 slime balls. We'll just make 3 sticky pistons, apparently. Sticky pistons. Why was I thinking regular pistons? I mean, technically that would work, but that's why I needed the bud system. Because if I use sticky pistons, then the blocks will just get retracted. We'll do it on the other side. Actually, nothing here is spawnable, is it? Except for that, technically. Yeah, that works. Oh, hold on. I need a repeater there. Which means this block can go. And I fortunately happen to have a random repeater in my inventory. Just like that. Okay. Can we say that I finally figured out the Etho hopper clock? Because I literally just had to switch out what I was using before with sticky pistons. And now it works. Wow. You know, I'm putting torches on this thing when I'm clearly not that concerned about mobs being able to spawn in here. I don't know. Oh, there needs to be a block there. I guess there doesn't technically need to be a block there, but I want there to be a block there. Oh, piston just moved. Let's go and just pillar up off the top of this piston because we can. And I keep switching out the one thing that I actually need. I keep removing from my hotbar. It's going to get hit 2. Like that. I know that it's not symmetrical, but that's kind of the point of this area. Things don't have to look pretty. They just have to function. That is the point of this, honestly, is to have things which are functional, even if they look absolutely horrific. They just need to work. Like this. It doesn't look great, but it works. And because it works, it means I get resources from it, which means it's worth it to me. And I might tidy it up later. I'm not saying that I will never tidy it up. Yeah. Anyways, this is pretty good. I was not expecting to finish this much in 1 hour's time. So, just like I wasn't expecting to finish mining out that one chunk last stream either. So, I mean, tiny victories, right? Is that what it's called? Tiny victories? I'm happy that it doesn't have to be a complete fulfillment of the objective, though, to work. Like, this is not the Ilmango witch farm, or mob farm, rather, because it's not just witches that spawn here. But it certainly works. At least to spawn mobs. Maybe not the intended ones, but yeah. Hey! I just got shot in the foot. In the heel. Dude. You're over here? Well, you just fell. I don't see where that skeleton was. Huh. I think at one point I pushed a zombie into the nether portal at someone else's base. I don't remember why I just thought of that, but I did just think of that for some reason. Hey, spider, do you want to come attack me? Oh, no! Splat. Let's get those guys real quick. Oh, I hit him! Wow, that's amazing. And I hit another one. Okay, I'm not doing too bad today, apparently, as far as the sniping goes. Hey, guys. You want some fish? Nah, you want this. Yeah, all that. Replenish that slime that I used, even though I'm using, like, absolutely no slime. I've sold more slime than I used in this season. It's like, why? I'm a redstone person. Why am I selling more slime than I'm using? I'm not that much a redstone person. I do, like, automated farms, and that's most of the redstone I do. I don't think I've ever built a flying machine in survival, for example. I'm not that kind of redstone person. Do I know how to build a flying machine? Yes. Have I built one recently? No. But I will say, me figuring out that observers are a thing definitely helped with the process of building flying machines, because I didn't have to make bud sensors the old-fashioned way. It cuts down the block count quite a bit. It's pretty cool. Another bat burning. That's why this lava is here, is because bats will spawn while I'm out here, because all the unlit areas, they just come here and they burn. Burn. If you're wondering why there's torch spam on the beacon, it's because I had a creeper spawn there, and now there's torch spam there. So that we won't have creepers spawn there in the future. Light bulb. Is that for making a redstone lamp? I'm going to assume that's for making a redstone lamp. Oh, yay. Okay, that was a good landing. Not the perfect landing, but... Hello? Skeleton. Where are you? I'm gonna know you're dead now, but, like, why were you here? I was about to chuck those down into the sorting system, but... Yeah, there's no hopper there anymore. And I also needed more arrows, so that's fine. That is fine. That's very fine. Alright. Forehead. Okay. That was all I had planned for this stream. Well, that wasn't really... Yeah, no. That's just what I needed to record, not record, but to take care of for the episode. Which means we've already finished episode 4. What I had planned for it, so I'm going to need to figure out something else to take up the other 10 minutes of the episode. That's fine. Alright, so let's see. We have that done. We can see how much is produced in this amount of time. I almost missed that water. That was about to be... Oh, 9 pumpkins. What? And that's from a couple of stems. Okay. See, that's what I mean. Like, that's 1 emerald right there. That's 1.5 emeralds with the trades that I have. That it has produced since I've been streaming, which is an hour. But the stems were also growing. So that's not bad. That is not bad at all. Anyways, we can maybe go grab some more iron and work on the beacon a tiny bit. Yeah, you know, people build the beacon bases out of iron because, you know, it's cheap, in theory. Well, it's not that cheap. I'm pretty sure that as far as I'm concerned, diamonds are less expensive than iron. Because I haven't built an iron farm because it involves villagers, and I'm a little burned out on dealing with villagers at the moment. So, yeah. Ever since building my villager library, which I do still use, I'm kind of done with villagers for a little bit. So no iron farm. And another reason why is because one of my friends on the server is having, not George, but Skippy, is having some issues with his iron farm. But I think it's just like it might be a slightly older design than the one that I would build. But yeah. I would also want to come up with my own design, not just copy off of someone else's design. Not saying that it's a bad idea to copy off other people's designs, but I would like to build one of my own. Alright, let's grab a bunch of shulker boxes and ignore that they are named. And start mining. Start digging. Any empty shulker boxes? I have too many pufferfish. There's one empty shulker box. Those are some decent boots. And I could actually use those. No, I couldn't because those are mine are blast protection. Never mind. I was wondering for a second there why I wasn't, like, hadn't already combined those with my boots. We want our Fortune 3 on backup, so we don't need these right now. Yeah, so let's mine. Go ahead if you have any questions or anything in chat. You can go and put those down. Since I don't really need to use too much brain power to mine, and can just kind of hang out for now. No. No. We are not setting render distances higher than 9 because then my game lags. I meant to do that. No. What am I thinking? I wanted to switch to my shovel. All of that for trying to switch to my shovel? Wow. Alright. Also, please remind me if my tools are about to break, because I did break an axe the other day, cutting down too many trees. Too many trees. Wonder if anyone is on the Discord right now. Probably not, considering only one's online. Actually, it's probably on the Discord, but yeah. Anyway, so yeah, Minecraft's birthday. I was considering today, but I might do it later, or maybe as a different thing entirely than what I'm doing right now. Doing a kind of a throwback series or something, where it's like I go back through, and it'd just be like a series of live streams. It wouldn't be like anything I put on YouTube, or aside from the raw footage from the live streams. But it would be something where I would like start out and like each stream I would update Minecraft by like one version. It wouldn't be the primary thing I'm streaming. It'd probably have to happen over the summer sometime. In fact, I might change some of the streams for later in the week to that. Yeah, after I do another stream on the modded, could be like an every other week thing, maybe, if I have 4 streams a week. Like this week, I think I have. Yeah, I have 4 scheduled for this week. Yeah, I might do that. I mean, I don't really see a point necessarily, but it would be cool to go through the progression of the game in like its development, but not like actually it's like playthrough time, or it's like, you know, like if you were to play it now, how you would start, but like actually going back, I would start not at alpha or beta, but I would start at the first like regular release of the game after beta. So yeah, tell me what you guys think about that. But I think that that'd be kind of cool, being that it's Minecraft's birthday. And how long has Minecraft been around even? Is it something? It's like 15 years, right? Is it 15 years now? We can look it up. Is it? How old is Minecraft? 11 years. Okay, 11 years today. Apparently. That's according to the front page of Google whenever I looked up Minecraft. So we're going to assume that it's correct. Oh, hey. Just noticed that someone was streaming. But I'm streaming, so I can't watch. Oh well. Yeah. Alright. I wonder how far we'll get mining this chunk. I kind of want to end the stream probably at the top of the hour. I mean, it is the top of the hour right now, but I mean, like, at 8. Probably is when I want to end the stream. That way I can spend a little bit more time with my family today before everyone goes to bed. And I have work tomorrow, so wait, hold on. No, I don't have to go to bed until 10 tonight, so yeah. Yeah. I have to, yeah, with all my stuff with work, I have to schedule my sleep because my work schedule is not consistent. So I need to remember what time, or I need to plan out when I get to sleep and when I have to stay awake. So, yeah. Even if that means staying awake for like 28 hours at a time. That way my sleep schedule's okay for whenever I'm working. Let's see, how much quicker is it mining it with efficiency 5? I think this one's... No, that's efficiency 3. Never mind. Efficiency 4 is better than efficiency 3. Hey, found some iron. Yeah, I know I have a lot of iron just sitting around the walls of this thing, but I kind of want to just use that fact. And the reason that I went through and got it earlier is because just pulled it out of the walls earlier so we could actually finish the farm today and not just like hope to find enough iron mining this way. But by leaving the ores in the walls and stuff, it helps to motivate me to actually mine this out, because I'm not using TNT because TNT is expensive. I mean, it's not too expensive, especially now that they have an Instamine shovel, or I can Instamine the sand and then the gunpowder is being sold, but it's, yeah, I would rather just do it this way because this is kind of why I play Minecraft, is the mine. Like, keeps me interested, or it's something to do. I know one of my friends who I used to work with, whenever he would play Minecraft, he would just make tunnels. Just mine underground. Just make giant tunnels. And that was all that he would do, pretty much, in the game. And that's one of the beauties of Minecraft, is that there are zombies. Apparently. No. Is that there's so many different things that you can do in the game. You can be, a tech person building redstone and all that stuff continuously. Let me loosen this up. I think it's hurt my wrist. Yeah. There we go. Much better. Yeah, or you can just, you can be a resource gatherer, miner, and all that. I need to put some stuff in a shulker box. There's so many different ways to play this game that's just one of the... I think that's why it draws so many people. It's such a diverse audience, is because you can just kind of go for it. And one thing I think's pretty cool about it too is that there's a lot of people who will watch Minecraft who don't play it. Like, I remember one, it was a Sunday morning. It was 5 a.m. my time. It was that would be early afternoon for Mumbo Jumbo in England. But he was streaming on YouTube, just digging like this. Instamind, though. He had a full beacon at the time. On Hermitcraft. And, just streaming on YouTube even. Not Twitch, but YouTube. And this was a year ago, I think. He was just, mining away. And there was 6,000 people watching his stream. And it was what? Twitch, you can kind of expect to see a couple streams that are, 6,000 people. But YouTube, I don't think that's a huge commonality. At least for, gaming streams. I don't think... I'm not sure. I haven't looked, really, but it's for Minecraft, just digging a hole. And there's that many people watching. It's what? Yeah, because I remember I woke up early is what happened. And then I looked on YouTube and I was wait, Mumbo Jumbo's live? I was what? And then there was just an absolute ton of people watching. And I was wow. For mining, for just mining. Perimeter for Witch Farm's what he was working on. I was wow, that's amazing. Yeah. Yeah. I have been interested in... Sorry, I was hearing a noise and I was wondering if that was coming from my headphones, but it's not. It's coming from something probably outside my window. Anyways, I totally lost my train of thought. No, I think I was about to talk about some other games I might play at some point. Yeah, I've been looking at some other games that I might play on stream. Or not necessarily on stream, but I might actually I probably would play them on stream and not make episodes on them. But yeah, for me, the hardest part about finding games to play is finding ones that have it clearly stated in their user agreement that you can produce artistic or video content using on their gaming or on their platform. That's the hardest thing. It's finding that right licensing information. And there's some games where I'd be pretty interested in doing it, but then or creating content on it, but then it's well, I'm not that popular yet. I don't think that if I asked, or because it's like somewhere you have to get a media license in order to create content on it, which they do grant to people, but it would be I don't think that they would grant it to me, and I don't want to go through all the trouble of doing that whenever this isn't even a job for me. This is just something I do in my free time. Yeah, I don't make any money off of this. I just enjoy doing it. So yeah, I just feel like that would be a lot of work or I mean, it might not even be a lot of work, but it's probably more the fact that I hate filing paperwork. Yeah, whenever I'm out of college, whenever I'm done with that, and I'm not doing homework, paperwork won't be an issue, because but the problem is whenever I have to do paper filing, it's like, this reminds me of homework. I'm like, why do I want to do extra homework? If you get what I mean. So yeah, I might do it in the future, but at this point, it's not something I'm super interested in. So yeah, my interest is playing the game, making some good or some decent content. I'm not gonna try to pretend that my content's the best, or that it's even like, it might be mediocre, but I'm not trying to say it's good, but I enjoy making it. So I think that's probably the key. Is that the person creating the content enjoys it, because if I didn't enjoy doing this, it'd be a lot harder for someone watching it to appreciate it, even. Like, yeah, that's actually one of the reasons I stream now, is because of I used to only do YouTube. I used to only put out content on YouTube, but whenever I came back after a pretty intense burnout on content creation, I was like, hey, I'm gonna start and I'm gonna do streaming too, this time around. Redo my channel, try to make things a little bit better, but actually try to have more interaction with my viewers. And that's one of the reasons why I like Twitch, is because it's such a great platform for doing that, because I'm here just playing Minecraft, and I could just glance over and look at the chat. I mean, I could do that on YouTube as well, but sorry. But I like I decided that Twitch would probably be better, because it's a more dedicated streaming platform than YouTube is. And also, I'm still on YouTube, just I don't stream to it. I put up videos still. And also, I upload the past streams. So like, this stream will be up on YouTube at some point next week. Or not next week. In the next couple days. So I mean. I'm willing to guess that it probably will not be published at midnight tonight. Or my time, which is Pacific Standard Time. Midnight tonight for me. But it'll probably be posted the next night, so Monday night, Tuesday technically, because midnight is attributed to the start of the next day, not the end of the previous day. it's technically not 2400, it's 000. Is the way I look at it, at least. That's the way that makes sense to me. Is that you never actually have a 2400. You have a 000, and then you have 2359, and then it goes straight to 0 after that. Yeah, that's the way it makes sense to me. So, yeah. Let's go sleep. Since we aren't quite far enough down with that yet that the mobs die before, or whenever they hit the ground. Let's see what some of these achievements were. So we had oh, that's the one I made. Then repeater. That is light up an area with redstone lamps. Yep, that's what I thought. Yeah. Let's see how many pumpkins we've gotten now. There's probably a couple. Yeah, 18. We've doubled the number of pumpkins, and it's only been 20 minutes. So, yeah. We get 9 pumpkins every 20 minutes now. Let's see if that rate picks up any more. That would also be considered a lag-friendly design because it only fires 2 pistons for every... I almost said melon, which technically they are melons. Pumpkins are technically in the melon family of fruits. But yeah, pumpkins apparently grow like that. So I think that's probably going to be about the max rate that farm's going to put out. But I might do a short AFK session at some point, or maybe just more grinding out to get a better idea, a better average. Because an average taken over a longer period of time is for a process like that, at least, is a more accurate, usually a more accurate representation of reality than over a shorter period of time. Because like if you take it over 1 minute, well, there might not be any pumpkins that grow in that 1 minute. But if you'd waited just another minute, then there'd be 1 or 2, or then there'd be like 3 pumpkins that would have grown. So, yeah, the longer interval you can take the average over, the better data you're going to get. Typically, like I said, there are exceptions. Specifically, things where out of non-controlled variables change frequently. In Minecraft, the light level would change, but if you are AFK for 20 minutes and no one sleeps, then light level differences aren't an issue. Aren't an issue in your data because you've slept for a full day-night cycle. For example, that's one example. But at the same time, realistically, there's someone else on the server during part of the time you're AFKing, and they're going to sleep every once in a while. Which, with how Minecraft works, that would increase the spawn rates of the farm. So, or the spawn rates, the drop rates, the growth rates of the farm by increasing the light level, because I haven't placed torches everywhere in there to make it always light level 14. It actually wouldn't be light level 14, but it would be like light level... I want to say that it would probably be light level 13 or 12 during the daytime. Because it's not built under anything other than its own roof. So, if I am remembering the lighting mechanics, which I think I'm remembering correctly, I could be wrong. And we need to pull certain items out of here, which I didn't mean to put in there. I did mean to put them in. I just didn't think about the fact that I wouldn't actually want them in the shulker boxes. That is the iron and the coal, because those have special things that we do with them. Yeah. Yep, come on. Here we go. Gotta get back in the rhythm whenever you get out of it. Alright. Made it some decent progress. We've gone through several layers today. In this last half hour. Or 25 minutes, really. All right. I know I'm just like going back and forth, but that's because my left hand is wanting to move right now for some reason. So yeah, it's playing a little bit much World of Tanks the last 2 days probably. My left hand is it's my WASD, of course, so it you know, always trying to move the tank just a hair to get just the absolutely perfect angle for my armor plating and stuff. Yeah. No. Then I was also working today outside. Had to rebuild part of the fence today because two of the fence posts rotted out, and it's for a gate, a 12th. No, so let me think. It's I think 2 6-foot sections of gate, so because for vehicles, so yeah, so one half of that had to get replaced today. Just the post. We didn't have to rebuild the gate itself. Just the post that was supporting it, and then the post next to that one as well. The next post over from that. Hello there. Pedro Lopez. Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry. Names don't just roll off the tongue right now. So Pedro Lopez, I'm guessing, is what that is. How your name is said. Yes. How are you doing today? On this, well, I guess depending on where you are in the world, it's a different time. But for me, it's a Sunday afternoon. Going on, well, evening really, but it is still afternoon. So. That is very good that you're doing great. That you're doing good, that is. Yeah. I am doing fairly well today. Got to go do a little bit of work on a fence. But, yep. That was... Is this a server? This is a server, but it is a private server. Yeah. This is It's just a select group of people who are on it. Just people who I know in real life or who one of my friends knows in real life. So, yeah, and that's how I'd like to keep this server. Yeah, there's one person online right now, and I think he's working on a redstone shop. Hopefully he's not going to make a video on it. Or else there's spoilers. But in that case, there'd be spoilers in my next episode, so... Yeah, I don't think he has a YouTube channel right now. He might, though. Never know. Yeah. At some point, I may make a semi-public server for some of my viewers, but that would be probably at least a year down the road. I don't, like, at this particular moment, I would have the time to manage a server, but in the fall, whenever I go back to college, that's not, I wouldn't really have time to do that anymore, so, yeah. Yeah. So, let's see. Let's pop this down, and again, forget that there are random other items or names on some of these shulker boxes. I'm repurposing them because I need to get more shulker boxes, which is probably not something I should do on stream because there's a 100% chance that I would die if if I did an end raid on stream. Die and lose all my items. If I do it while I'm just with like someone else, then I will still a 100% likelihood that I will die at least once. But I will not lose all of my items. At least there's a 50% chance I won't lose all my items. Yeah, my survival rates for end raids are extremely low. Mostly because I just got the elytra, and I have not had a chance. I haven't gone end raiding since I got the elytra, but whenever I don't have elytra, end raiding ends up killing me all the time. So, yeah. That is definitely something which I should be working on. So yeah, end raiding might be a thing at some point, because I will need to do that to get more shulker boxes, because, well, it's not that I'm stocking up on buttons is the problem, because I want to make a wither skeleton farm whenever 1.16 comes out, because we're resetting the nether, so I don't want to make one now. So I have a ton of stone and buttons, but I'm not using them yet because there's no, there's no end raid yet. Not end raid. Oh my gosh. Sorry. Okay. Words today. Not working out for me tonight. Yeah. Because I don't want to place 10 more shulker boxes of buttons in the nether and then reset the nether whenever the update comes out. And yes, technically I could isolate the region file for that specific section of the nether, but I don't want to do that. I just want fully new generation. So, wouldn't script the biomes or anything, but it would kind of defeat the purpose of resetting the whole nether if I saved a region file from it. And it would also kind of defeat the purpose of not already having created a nether hub. Or a nice looking nether hub. Right now it's just a ton of tunnels, which are 2 blocks below the nether roof. So, yeah. Yeah, if we would have been thinking people, we would have built our nether portals above the nether roof, because we weren't worried about making it look nice yet. But whatever. Yeah. Eventually, it will all be moved down and we'll actually make something that looks good in the nether. But at this point, that's not the case. And I'm getting thirsty again. I'm talking too much today, apparently. I'm also going to need to make more rockets soon. Don't know what that has to do with drinking water, but apparently making rockets has something to do with drinking water. Yeah. Or for some reason it reminds me about drinking water. I don't know. Can't think of any time that I've mixed rockets with water. I like specifically done that. Yeah, I don't know. Have I? No. No, I don't think I have. Might try to figure some. Oh, I mean, I guess. Like. What the heck do you call it whenever you mix? Like whenever you have oh gosh, the soda bottles, and you make you like fill them halfway with water, if you know what I mean, and then you turn them upside down on top of a some that puts air pressure, and then you pressurize the air, and then you let go of it and it flies up. I guess that technically involves water, so yes, I have done it, I guess. Just I don't know why thinking of firework rockets would bring water to mind. Aside from the fact that it rains here almost any time that we're allowed to use fireworks. It seems that way. It's not true. It's either rainy or it's windy most of the times. There's very few times where because where I live, we can only use fireworks within like the 3 days around the 4th of July. And normally for the beginning of July, it tends to be fairly windy, at least in the afternoons here. So, yeah. And then sometimes there's there's rain involved. So, yeah. Yeah, we tend to get rain just random times of the year. It's like, winter's not necessarily wet here. It's winter is cold or it's wet. It's not both cold and wet. Or I mean, it might be both, but it's normally not both at the same time. Actually, the last 2 years we've had decent amounts of snow accumulation to where we've actually had to shut things down for it. But, well, we haven't had to. If someone from the Midwest or from Canada was here, they would be like, why are you shutting things down? But, you know, or even probably Eastern Washington. But in Western Washington, no, we'll shut things down because we get like 3 inches of snow. And it's like, why? Why can't I go to class? Why do I have to do all my homework still? But I can't go to class to learn anything. Yeah. I don't think we have to worry about having snow right now, though. It's not supposed to get back to freezing. It might. It might. I think the latest we had snow this year was... Jeez, I don't think we actually had too much snow accumulation this year, now that I think about it. I think we did have a couple inches one day. But other than that, I don't think we had any. Man, my memory's kind of bad when it comes to weather. I remember 2 years ago, because I had 4 days off of school. I had 4.5 days off of school. Because classes were canceled because we had like 1.5 foot of snow in the school parking lot. Yeah, it was a little hard to drive through, I will admit that. It was a little hard to drive through. I actually had the traction control turn on. That actually automatically turned on in my car. Or, well, it was my parents' car. But it actually turned on, which is something that's never happened to me before. I was like, oh, traction control actually was used. That's amazing. Because normally, traction control is one of the things that's there, but it never actually gets used. But it did that day. I don't think I really needed it, but I wasn't trying to drive fast or anything. So I don't think it would have prevented me from spinning out, because I didn't spin out, because, yeah, I was not going fast enough to. Not for those road conditions. If it was ice, then any little bit of movement can make you spin out. But it was snow that was not packed. So, yeah. Because it was a parking lot that hadn't been driven in for... Well, it had been driven. It had been plowed a little bit. But it had snowed since it had been plowed. So... Yeah. Yeah, I was at school for tutoring, and then because we still had the supporting services were still open, just classes weren't actually meeting. So tutors were still there. And then school got canceled the next day, like while we were still there. So it was like, wait, but we're still here. We don't need to cancel school. Like, I can drive home, I think. Yeah. We'll shut down anything for weather here. Yeah, I mean, there was one day where that really did actually make sense to shut down, because we got a bunch of snow at night, and here probably the main problem is that people don't know how to drive in unfavorable weather conditions. They tend to just like drive into ditches and get into wrecks. So yeah, that's fun to deal with. All of the XP. See how much we can fix our pickaxe. Pretty sure the fortune one will be completely fixed after this. Pretty sure. Gotta remember that this is efficiency 3, not efficiency 4. Have to use different timing for switching between blocks. Almost a stack and a half of coal. That's not bad. It will not refill our furnace array, though. Nowhere close. Oh, I burned through all that coal, didn't it? Oh no, there's still coal there. Just not as much as I would like to see. Iron. That is a mess which we will sort some other day. I'll probably sort that one off camera. Oh, I just hit the floor really hard. Yeah, water can stop any fall. Any fall in Minecraft. Even like just 1 pixel of water will do it. It's crazy. Water's probably the most overpowered thing in Minecraft. Minecraft or Mojang, please do not nerf water because I said that. Yeah, no. Water's probably the single most overpowered thing in Minecraft. Aside from zero-tick farms, which thank you for patching those because they were taking away my sugarcane business. Please fix things which are like not supposed to happen, which cause me issues with financial stuff on the server, but leave the ones that that give me profits. These need to be removed. And these can be removed. And those can be put back in there. I already had those achievements technically. Let's see. No, andesite stays in the inventory. Stone is what goes in there. That's stone, yes. This is for dirt now. Again, I know it says something else on the box, but you know, you have to look inside in order to actually know what's on what you're dealing with. You can't just look at the label. Yep. And that all gets auto sorted, even though I have shulker boxes of it out here already. I have plenty of room in these shulker boxes for this stuff. Anyways, I'm looking forward to the next modded stream as well, because I have been doing some studying, which is amazing. Is this... Oh, this is for this area. It is for this area. I think my main base is like over that way. No, that way. Yes. I can't really point to it on the map, apparently, because you can't see where my hand is pointing on my screen. Where my hand is pointing at my screen. What's this one? Somewhere other than here. Okay. I need to put the stone somewhere. Okay. So, guys, I think that's going to be it for today. We're going to go and raid someone, and I do see that there are some people I'm following who can be raided today. Anyways, but while we're figuring out who we should raid, I should tell you when my next stream is going to be. Also, though, you can hit the follow button if you're interested to come back for another stream. Feel free to check out my YouTube channel, check out or join the community Discord. Those links are down if you scroll down into the, or if you go to the About section, because I guess Twitch did change some of their layouts. So if you go to the About section, there will be the link to my YouTube channel, and I believe there's also there is the link to my Discord as well. That's the invite link. Anyways, but the next stream is going to be at noon on Tuesday the 19th, and that's going to be 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So yeah, and that's because I work that night. So anyways, so let's see, who are we going to raid? We are going to raid the Gyms LP, and he's most likely playing modded, and he is a smaller streamer as well, and I really enjoy watching his stuff, so I hope that you guys will enjoy that as well. See you next time.